So, this is my WWE Extreme Rules 2015 pay-per-view review. This is the live coverage of the entire pay-per-view for the pay-per-view show on the WWE Network, not the pre-show, which was Adrian Neville going up against Wade Barrett because Daniel Bryan got injured and Adrian Neville beat Wade Barrett. But the first match of the night, official match of the night, was Luke Harper going up against what's his face, Dean Ambrose, in a Chicago street fight. What's Chicago street fight? I don't know what goes on. I think they use deep dish pizzas. I think they get wind involved. I don't know what the Chicago street fight is, but they both brawled back and forth. Luke Harper used a kendo stick. Dean Ambrose used a kendo stick. Luke Harper used chairs. Friggin' body slam Dean Ambrose on a chair. Threw Dean Ambrose's head into the turnbuckle where the chair was. Pretty much got destroyed. I think the next match is coming on right now. I think this is Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus in the Kiss Me Arse match. But we're going back to the street fight. Street fight was chaotic. They were killing each other. Then they run backstage. And then they start fighting backstage like you think they are. Then they're in the parking lot. Then all of a sudden Dean Ambrose, what is it? Luke Harper jumps in a car. And then then Luke Harper starts up the car. Then Dean Ambrose jumps in the car. And then they drive off. Where did they go? In the roads of Rosemount, Illinois. Are they driving in the parking lot right now? Are they going down the street? Are they going to the Holiday Inn where I stayed at when I went to Chicago or Chicago/Rosemount in 2012 for 2012 Extreme Rules? Who knows what happened? This match is still continuing. Anything could happen right now. They could be killing each other. The referees was like looking at the car drive off. Charles Robinson? There's no referee. There's no camera. Anything could happen right now. This match is still going. Will this match end at the pay-per-view? There is no time limit on this match. This match could end up tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. We don't know how this match is going to end. This match is going still, right now, as I make this video, going on. This is the part 1 of the match, and no one has won. So God knows when this match is going to continue. Maybe right before the main event, maybe midway through the show, maybe during a match they come back and they add into a match and then it's a 4-way or something. They'll be during the main event, they jump in that steel cage and then win the title. I don't know what's going to happen, but there you have it. Luke Harper versus Dean Ambrose ends in a nothing because the match hasn't ended yet. So there you have it. So this is a continuation of the live pay-per-view coverage of WWE Extreme Rules. The second match of the night we had was the Kiss Me Arse match of Sheamus going up against Dolph Ziggler. And do I have to explain the rules? I just said the match stipulation in the title of the match. Pretty much the loser of this match would have to, And this match pretty much had nothing to do with anything. It was not that great of a match. They went back and forth, a couple roll-ups, a couple this and that. It was a pretty nothing match. If you missed it, you didn't miss much up until the ending where Dolph Ziggler got the roll-up. He grabbed the tights. 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler pins Sheamus. And now the whole build-up is Sheamus has to kiss Ziggler's arse. And the whole build was Sheamus like, nope, I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do this. I'm definitely not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. Okay, you know what? I'll do it. And then gives Dolph Ziggler a low blow. He gives him a bro kick. Then he just goes to the mic and says, I promise the whole world that you be doing that to me. And then he pretty much pulled his tights up, not down, got Ziggler's forehead and rubbed it on his arse. And that was that. And Sheamus loses the match. He doesn't fulfill the stipulation. Will there be some kind of like fine or something? Because Sheamus didn't follow up on the stipulation. If you lose your championship match, you don't get to keep your title. You lose the title. You then give up your title. And Sheamus losing the stipulation didn't fulfill the stipulation, and was not good. So his heel tactic continues, and Dolph Ziggler gets humiliated, but he does beat Sheamus, and that's that. So there you have it. So Sheamus loses the match, but wins the stipulation, doesn't take the stipulation. And if you missed the match, you didn't miss anything. If you missed the ending of the match, you could probably go back and watch that on the network. But other than that, this was a pretty nothing match. So there you have it. Sheamus loses Dolph Ziggler, but gets the stipulation that he wanted. So doesn't make any sense. By the way, Luke Harper, Dean Ambrose, still going on. We still haven't seen that car yet, and we're going to find out what's going to happen next. So this is the continuation of the live pay-per-view coverage of my WWE Extreme Rules 2015 review. We got the Tag Team Championship match of Kid and Cesaro going up against the New Day of Big E and Kofi Kingston and what's his face, Xavier Woods on the outside of the ring. Pretty much this was like a nothing match in the first half of the match. Then things started to get picked off, a lot of near falls, a lot of cool maneuvers. The New Day almost got the victory. Cesaro came in, blocked it. Kid almost got the sharpshooter, but that got reversed. Big E came in, blocked Cesaro, and Cesaro and Kid hit their tag team finishing move. Consequences. Xavier Woods was on the ropes and pretty much blocked the referee from him counting the 3. Then pretty much Tyson Kidd came in, kicked what's his face, Xavier Woods. God, I keep thinking Consequence of Creed, like from TNA. No, Xavier Woods in the face, knocking him out. Kofi and Cesaro went there. Kofi was a legal man. Got the roll up 1-2-3 victory, and the New Day are your new tag team champions. So there's 2 matches back to back that win via roll up, via Schoolboy, and the New Day are tag team champions. Very shocked, very surprising. A lot of people don't like the New Day, think the New Day suck. New Day suck. And the only person I know that like the New Day is Stevie Reach. Yeah, come on. But that's pretty much it. New Day are your new tag team champions. It's whatever match. If you didn't, other than the end of the match, like the last couple of minutes, which was solid. Other than that, the match was whatever. But there you have it. New tag team champions. And this will probably be another match on the pay-per-view next month on the pre-show. So look forward to that at Payback. And because the Kid and Cesaro are going to get their payback on the New Day. And that's it. So the continuation of WWE Extreme Rules 2015. We had the continuation of the match that went over an hour long. Luke Harper going up against Dean Ambrose, finally coming back. So New Day won the championship. They're backstage. They're getting interviewed. All of a sudden, the car pulls up, streaking backstage, crashes into a pole. They're brawling out. They come out of the car. They're brawling. They're going crazy. They're back in Gorilla. They're fighting each other. Luke Harper's down. Ambrose jumps on top of the stage, does an elbow on Luke Harper. They keep fighting. They go down to the ring. Both people are on opposite end of the ring. They start grabbing chairs. They start throwing chairs like a ECW One Night Stand 2005. They're throwing chairs in the ring. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone's marking out like bananas. They jump in the ring. They starting to have a chairs wars match, not like a chair war match. Chairs wars, whatever you want to call it. They start fighting with chairs. Luke Harper gets the better of Ambrose. Luke Harper almost beats up Ambrose. Ambrose comes back. Luke Harper's on the top rope. Ambrose throws him off. He hits the chairs. Luke Harper powerbombs Ambrose onto a set of chairs, all scattered in the middle of the ring. That didn't work. Ambrose kicked out. Ambrose got up. He did the dirty deeds on Luke Harper. Missed the chair. And there's like 20 chairs in the ring. Remember that, and got the victory 1-2-3. So Dean Ambrose wins the street fight. The probably longest street fight in WWE history, going probably over an hour long. Leaving the arena, coming back. God knows what happened in that car. Who was driving that car? Were they like driving? They all of a sudden just stopped the match and said like, "Hey, we gotta get back to this arena. We gotta finish this match." So they're looking at directions. Ambrose is in the car. He's on his phone. He's looking on Google Maps, trying to figure out how to get back to the Allstate Arena. He probably shows up to the United Airlines Arena, whatever that place is called. They're like, "Oh man, we're supposed to go to the Allstate Arena." Jump on the highway, goes back to Rosemount. They're not even in Chicago. They gotta go to Rosemount. They go to the Allstate Arena. And then all of a sudden, like, "Hey, we gotta start this match back." And then they start brawling back in the car, back and forth. Then they jump out of the car, and the chaos happens. So there you have it. That's what I think what happened in the car. I'm still dying from this cough, and Dean Ambrose beats Luke Harper. There you go. Next match, John Cena, Rusev, chain match. United States Championship is on the line. John Cena versus Rusev for the United States Championship at WWE Extreme Rules in a Russian chain match. This was pretty much like any other strap match you ever watched in wrestling in the past 10, 15, 20 years. God knows how long you've been watching wrestling for. But it was the same exact formula. If you were able to pretty much get a notepad and be like, "Hey, write out exactly what you think WWE's going to do in this match," you probably would have guessed it right. And pretty much this match took place what am I saying, mid-card through the show. I thought this would be right before the main event, but it wasn't. Pretty much, Rusev beat up John Cena, got the better of John Cena, beating up with the chain, pretty much demolishing John Cena throughout most of the match. John Cena got the better of Rusev by hitting him with a flip onto the chain. John Cena was tapping the corners. Rusev was following him, and then Cena would catch on and then not do anything. Rusev got the accolade. Cena bumped Rusev into two corners to get him to release the accolade, but since by him doing that, Rusev technically did touch two corners. Was about to go for the third one. Got the third one. Got to the fourth one. Hit it. Cena hit a FU. That got stopped. John Cena then came back, pretty much tried to touch all three corners. He got stopped, and then at one point they were at a standstill. Rusev touched one side. No, they both touched one of the same sides. Then John Cena touched one side. Rusev touched the other side, and then they both touched each other's side. So each of them had 3-3. They're both at a standstill. Who was going to get the fourth side? Who was going to win the United States Championship? And Rusev was about to go get the fourth side. John Cena pulled him in, hit him with the FU, touched the fourth side. That was it. There was that much destruction, brutality, like most chain matches. No blood whatsoever. Just a regular match where touch four corners and you win the match. It was like pretty much a kind of like child's play match, essentially. Nothing extravagant or spectacular in this match. At one point, Lana did get kicked out. So it was officially a one-on-one match where there was no distraction or anything. And it wasn't Cena kicking out Lana. It was Rusev kicking out Lana for the distraction. Because last time, Lana distracted Cena. It cost Rusev the title, and that was that. So John Cena is still your United States champion. Where's Rusev going to go from here? Where's Cena going to go from here? That was their trilogy match, their third epic encounter. Rusev won once. Cena won twice. I don't see them having a fourth or fifth match, maybe years down the line, but not anytime soon, especially for the United States Championship. But there you have it. John Cena beats Rusev, and I don't know what goes on from here, but they're pretty much a clean victory for Cena. So we got the match between Naomi and Nikki Bella for the Divas Championship, and pretty much I left the room for this match. Went to the bathroom, had to go bad. Came back, and Nikki Bella had Naomi in an armbar. Supposedly this was a decent match. They went back and forth. Naomi had some cool spots. Actually, I watched this with no sound, so some parts of the match look pretty bad in this match. But other parts look decent. I honestly can't remember anything of this match. Anyways, the end came. Naomi missed a moonsault. Pretty much Nikki Bella hit the rack attack or whatever. What's that, torture rack, whatever you call it, where you get the rack and then bam, down to the ground. God knows how that hurts for some reason. If you're on someone's shoulders and then you fall to your knees, how does that hurt someone? It like twerks their back a little bit. God knows. But 1-2-3 victory. Nikki Bella retains her title. I think her finishing move should be the 12-0, which is the elbow, and then bam, right into the face, and then 1-2-3. But that wasn't the case. And pretty much that match was that. Nikki Bella retains. Paige probably going to come back next week or something, and at Payback, and have her match, or maybe they'll have a 3-way match, Naomi and Paige versus Nikki Bella, or maybe a 4-way match, Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Naomi, and Paige. But pretty much Cena wins the title, retains the championship, and Nikki Bella retains the championship. Coincidence? I think not. But there you have it. Naomi loses. Nikki Bella retains. Brie Bella still not in a match. Daniel Bryan's not in a match. Paige is not here. Twinkle's not marking out like bananas. And the next match is Big Show going up against Roman Reigns. So God, if I didn't fall asleep in the last match, that was my watch break. God knows what I'll do with this match. Like, guarantee might pass out during this match and wake up and be like, what happened to the pay-per-view? Who won? Randy over Seth Rollins. But there you have it. Nikki Bella retains her Divas Championship. So this is the continuation of the Extreme Rules 2015 pay-per-view review. Live coverage, the co-main event, the man who lost at WrestleMania 31, and not just, actually he did lose in one match, a match that turned into a triple dare match. Roman Reigns getting pinned by Seth Rollins to lose the match for Brock Lesnar to lose the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Was in the co-main event against Big Show in a last man standing match. And like I said before, I thought this was going to be a sleeper match. I thought this was going to be boring. I thought I was going to literally pass out at my computer watching this pay-per-view. But that wasn't the case. This match wasn't really good, but it wasn't bad. But it was quite fun to watch. A lot of good spots in the match, some dumb spots in the match actually, but some good spots in the match. There's one part Big Show beat up Roman Reigns, and all of a sudden it just broke a table out of nowhere, literally. Um, they fought back and forth. They brawled back and forth. You got Superman punch, spears, choke slam, spears through the table by Big Show. Big Show speared himself through a table. Roman Reigns came back, hit a Superman punch, spear. Big Show got up. Roman Reigns got choke slam through 2 tables from inside the ring to outside the ring. Roman Reigns got up. Remember, Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 31 kicked out a 5 F5s, 3 F5s, survived another F5, a 4th F5, and then a curb stomp to finally get pinned. 3 F5s. Undertaker lost a streak because he got hit by 3 F5s, but Roman Reigns got hit by 3 F5s and kicked out. If I ever see John Cena hit 2 AAs, anyone hit 2 moves, 3 moves, 4 moves to pin Roman Reigns, I'm going to lose my mind. Because it took not even 3 F5s to pin Roman Reigns. And he was about to beat Brock Lesnar for that world title. Anyways, that's not the point. Roman Reigns obviously was going to get out by getting chokeslammed inside the ring to outside the ring through 2 tables. It'll take Roman Reigns like 10 tables before he actually gets pinned in a match. Again. Or via roll-up or something. But anyways, there you have it. Roman Reigns, they get back up. Roman Reigns spears Big Show through the barricade. Big Show gets back up. Roman Reigns Superman punch. Big Show spears him through the Spanish announce table. He gets back up. Roman Reigns flips the announce table and then beats the Big Show. On SmackDown, Big Show moved a car and beat up Roman Reigns. And he can't move a flimsy table. First, he gets back up after the 9 count. Then all of a sudden, he sits back down. Roman Reigns gets a table, flips it over onto Big Show. Big Show is unable to move. Big Show loses. Roman Reigns wins. Roman Reigns poses, and there you have it. Roman Reigns beats Big Show. Last match segment. Like I said, a lot of good spots, a lot of dumb spots that made no sense. But overall, it was a pretty decent match. If you missed this match, I'd advise go on the network, go watch it, because you'll probably have some fun watching this match. But Roman Reigns beats Big Show, and probably a payback. Will probably get his payback. And I'm going to call the main event right now. I think it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns, and triple threat match for that WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So there you have it. Roman Reigns wins, probably go on to maybe beat Seth Rollins at next pay-per-view. Who knows? So there you have it. Main event's next. Steel cage match. Randy Orton going against Seth Rollins. And Kane's a special gatekeeper to the cage, which I don't know. So this is the final coverage of the WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view 2015 live in Rosemount, Illinois in the All-State Arena, and it's for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a steel cage match. The RKO is banned, and it's Randy Orton going against Seth Rollins. Kane is the special enforcer, the outside gatekeeper, and pretty much this match was a pretty good match overall. Both went back and forth at the beginning of the match. Pretty much Rollins trying to escape that match as fast as possible. Orton getting the better of Rollins. Up until when J&J security came out, they tried to interfere. They tried to jump the cage, but Kane was like looking at them like Kane wasn't doing anything. Then Kane ensued and came and attacked both J&J security. Then they stopped. Then Kane pretty much was a gatekeeper, keeping everyone locked in the cage. For some reason, Orton got the better of Rollins, but wouldn't leave the cage. He wouldn't climb over. He wouldn't walk out the door. He would just stand there and methodically, can't even say the word. He was just standing over him, essentially. I can't think of the word, but standing over him, taunting him, and then pretty much out of nowhere landing the not the RKO but the pedigree, because the RKO is banned. And then finally, Orton tried to pin Rollins. Rollins kicked out, and then Orton got the better of Rollins once again, and then tried to walk out of the steel cage finally. And that wasn't the case. Orton slammed the door shut on Randy Orton. Rollins tried to walk out. He got the door slammed shut. Both of them got the door slammed shut on their face. J&J security came in. Kane came in, then chokeslammed them both. Kane then chokeslammed Orton. He chokeslammed Rollins. He put Rollins' hand over Orton. Orton kicked out. And then they went back and forth. Orton landed the RKO on Kane. And then Orton landed the RKO on Kane. And then Rollins landed the RKO on Orton, then walked out the cage. And then there you have it. Seth Rollins retains the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And they both used a move that was banned. Orton used the the move on Kane. Seth Rollins, damn it, Seth Rollins using the move on Orton to win the match, and no stipulation throughout this entire pay-per-view was followed. Kiss Me Hearts match, Sheamus didn't follow it, and now Orton and Rollins didn't follow it in the Steel Cage match. So what's going to happen on Monday Night Raw? I do think it'll probably be a 4-way or something at Payback, where it'll be Orton versus Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns to get his revenge versus Kane in a 4-way match, and then Rollins retains, and then we go on where I don't think Roman Reigns will win the title until he has a one-on-one match against someone. But I see Rollins retaining a couple more times until finally losing the title. Maybe against Brock, maybe against Roman, but who knows? But I see Rollins holding that title till SummerSlam. But there you have it. Rollins retains the title, Orton loses, and there'll probably be a 4-way at Payback. So there is your pay-per-view review of the entire show. Hope you enjoyed this entire series of live coverage. If you didn't watch the pay-per-view, go on the WWE Network. It's only $10, and that's it.